In relation to the business competition, let us talk about monopoly. What is a monopoly? In the layman's language, the monopoly is the exclusive possession or control of the supply or trade in a commodity or service. In the business, it is the type of business organization in which a product for which there are no near replacements is a single seller. The following are the major characteristics or features of monopoly. Number 1 is a single seller. Only one manufacturer of a commodity exists. So, iisa lang siya ang may ganung produkto. It may be due to unavoidable natural circumstances existing on the market or to certain legal limitations in the form of patents, copyright, sole dealership, or deadly monopoly. Because only one seller exists, any shift in that seller's supply plans can significantly impact the market price. That is why the price maker is called a monopolist. Again, as the forces of demand and supply decide the price, a monopolist's effect on the consumer price is not absolute, as the monopolist controls the supply alone. Halimbawa nito, katulad dati ay PLDT pa lang ang telephone company dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya kung ano yung presyo, yung rate per minute or rate per hour ni PLDT, yun lang ang nasusunod dahil walang competitor. Tapos dumating na yung iba't ibang telephone company like Smart, Globe, Sun, Digitel, at marami pa. At ngayon nga papasok na yung Tito Telephone Company from China. So, kaya pagka yung single seller, advantage niya yon na walang ibang may produkto, kaya pwede siyang mag-demand ng presyo. The second one is products without an alternative. So, from the phrase itself, so walang ibang pwedeng ipalit, kundi yun lang. The commodity offered has no near replacement available, and if a buyer does not want the item at a particular price, it might not be possible to have the chance of getting a product that is close or similar. Therefore, if the customer does not want the item at a given price, the possibility of having the product in near proximity or the like will not be feasible. The market elasticity for the goods offered by a monopolist is therefore relatively inelastic. The third one is the restriction of entry for new firms. There are challenges to the entrance of new companies into the sector. It may be due to strategic raw material ownership or full knowledge of manufacturing, patent rights, or government licensing. Barriers to entry imply that the monopolist may earn supernormal profit or losses in the short run. However, in the long run, entry barriers ensure that a monopolistic firm makes only super expected profits. Number 4 is price discrimination. There is price discrimination when the same commodity is sold to different customers at different prices. To maximize income, a monopolist conducts price discrimination. For instance, electricity charges for domestic users and commercial and industrial users in the Philippines are different. Dito sa atin sa Nueva Ecija or dito sa Cabanatuan, yung sa tubig, although pare-pareho lang naman ang paggamit ng tubig, pero iba ang presyo pagka commercial ang establishment. Mas mataas ang kanyang rate kaysa sa residential. Number 5 characteristics is the small customer option. Since the company is the sole supplier of the product, in the absence of any near alternative, the consumer's choice is set. Kumbaga, wala ka namang magagawa kung yun yung presyo ng negosyo o ng produkto na bibilin mo kasi nag-iisa lang siya na supplier ng product na yon. Number 6 is price above marginal cost. Because they have absolute control over price determination, the monopoly price of a commodity per unit is higher than the cost of producing one company more. Kung mo nga yung isang negosyo, siya lang yung may tindang ganon, siya yung nagdidikta ng presyo na wala ka namang magagawa kasi wala namang ibang nagbebenta.
It's pretty clear why monopolies are dangerous and unwanted. They squelch competition, increase prices, reduce choice, and diminish innovation. But there's also a lot of confusion about what is or isn't a monopoly. For example, almost 70% of web searches go through Google, and 90% of the world's zippers are made by YKK. But a company's market share doesn't make it a monopoly. The critical feature of a monopoly is its ability to prevent others from offering competing products or services. So no matter how big Google gets, anyone can compete against it. Think about it. You can actually use Google to find a different search engine. The companies and organizations we should worry about are the ones that have special treatment from the government, which helps prevent others from starting new businesses or offering alternatives to consumers. These anti-competitive measures may include artificially raising the cost of starting a business, stricter mandates and regulations on others, or even making competing services outright illegal. For example, in over a dozen states, it's currently illegal for Tesla to sell cars directly to consumers because car dealer associations have a government-supported monopoly on auto sales. This is good for car dealers, but it's definitely not good for consumers who face fewer options and higher prices. So, the next time you notice high prices, lack of innovation, or a lack of choice, ask yourself who or what is keeping the competition out.